return trip to the school keeps getting delayed in one way or another. Shizune and Misha come back so late that there's no use to even leaving, and we end up staying another day. The morning after, we miss the train by a single minute, and then the next two don't arrive. We missed the fourth train because I wanted off to get a drink in the meantime. Shizune wasn't very happy about that. Listen, how the fuck is it your fault when motherfuckers fuck up? So what happened? By the time I finally get back to my room, I feel so tired that even though I spent most of the ride back sleeping, I can't say it's only because of today. This seems like a familiar symptom of traveling. It's not the very first time of it happening. Yeah, it's probably called jet lag, or... well, that's the most common one that I know, so... is that really the whole episode? I swear to God, if they end this right here, I'm gonna be fucking mad. It's gonna be the shortest episode of Katawa Shoujo I've ever fucking done. If no one has beaten me to it, I could do a thesis on it. Maybe get a medical journal returning from a trip syndrome. Not very creative. I fall asleep before I could think of a better name. Oh my fucking God. Alright folks, I'll see you in the next episode. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Katawa Shoujo. I was trying to make, you know, an actual lengthy episode, and they were just like, we're gonna fuck with you. We're gonna make you stop recording. Thank God I did it. Thank God the eye opened. In the visual novel, the fucking video, whatever. A loud knock on my door wakes me up only a few hours into my nap. I'm annoyed because I had just been in the middle of a dream. I can't remember, having been woken up in the middle of it, but I'm sure it was a good one. I really wonder who it could be, but it's not like I get many visitors, so I'm sure it's Kenji. I hope he's just rolling out to welcome. Excuse me. I hope he's just rolling out the welcome wagon and not going to hit me up for money again. If it was the case, I'd almost be touched. Not touched enough to even fight off the urge to roll over and go back to sleep, though. Jesus, again? What the fuck? A few hours after that, I wake up again and immediately spot an envelope under the floor. On the floor. It must be something that came in the mail while I was away. That's Shizune's or Misha's apartment, so I wonder if they dropped by to give it to me, or maybe someone filled in for them in their absence and Kenji told them to pass it along? I don't know. The fuck is this? When I pick it up, any remnants of sleeping of me instantly vanish. Even if the name of the center wasn't on it, I would have known whom it was from by looking on the envelope itself, realizing why it looks so familiar. By recognizing the delicate handwriting addressing it. Who the fuck is that? I don't speak, is that kanji? I don't know. I know it's Japanese, but I just don't know which fucking, they have like two, I don't know, whatever. It's from Iwaniko. Oh shit, oh yeah, huh. Damn, the former babies come back around. At first I can't believe it, but it wouldn't be too hard for her to track me down if she wanted to. Of course, I hadn't thought that she would want to. She was maybe my girlfriend for all of 5 seconds, and after that we barely spoke to each other. It would be too easy to put this letter away somewhere and forget about it. A part of me wants to do that, or throw it away unread. Why would I want to do these things? I don't know. It would be easy to do them, easier than to read it. Slitting the envelope open with the tip of a pen, I'm surprised with the length of the letter that spills out. Dear Sal, how are you? I hope you are well and happy at your new school. Everyone here misses you. Almost all of our second year class got together in class 3-1 for the final year. So, okay, so we're in the last year of high school. Cool. So we are pretty comfortable right from the beginning of the year. And I'm sure you would have been assigned to this class as well. Okay? The mood among the third years seemed to be very anxious about the final exams. Who the fuck? Why the fuck would you write me this? This is stupid. Fucking the worst. I write letters for people that I care about, right? For like Christmas and their birthdays and stuff. This is fucking stupid. Even though it's like she doesn't know what the fuck it's like she's uncertain about what she's trying to write because it's so awkward. Like, hey, remember when you almost died when you asked, or when I asked you out? Yeah, me too. So it's like weird. I don't know. Even though they are so far away, the teachers are badgering us about it all the time. Even old Mr. Tachibana, who is By the way, our homeroom teacher this year, would you believe it? I was sure that he'd retire after our second year, but here he is, nagging everyone about studying for exams. Okay. I like things that are the main... I think things like that are the main reason why the moon among the third years is so nervous. I must admit that I'm somehow losing confidence in myself as well, even though I'm always fared reasonably well in exams. Is that it? Is that it? Is that really it? That's the fucking letter? What? That's the stupidest letter I think I've ever seen someone receive. I have never received a shitty letter because I don't have people that write me shitty letters. That was the stupidest letter ever. Hey, Sal, how are you? Everyone's so nervous in the third year. I think you would have been here too if you stayed. Then that asshole Mr. Sachibana, he's our homeroom teacher. I thought that fuck would have died already, but you know, here he is. Oh well. So, you know, I'm kind of nervous about it, but you know, I think I'll be alright. That's it. That's the whole fucking letter. The small talk makes me feel nostalgic, and it's almost like I'm in the hospital again. Why? Every now and then, Iwanaka would drop by and give me the gist of what was going on in a class that even then I had an inkling that I would never return to. There you go. It's so weird to think that we are already seniors, isn't it? Time has really flown past. I wonder where it went. The new first year seems so young and somehow really innocent. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I keep wondering if I was like then in my first year. I've been feeling nostalgic like this for the whole first trimester. What the fuck? What? There are other things I want to say, and I'm writing to you because I felt that, okay, this is actually important. Cool. I'm writing to you because I felt that there are things I should have said after the incident back in winter, and I really regret that I wasn't able to say them in person, and I have no excuse for it. The truth is, okay, yeah, the last two parts of this is the only thing that fucking matters. Great. The truth is, the times when I visit you at the hospital made me worried about you. I'm not talking about your health. You seemed to become more distant and disheartened. It was natural after something like that happened, I'm sure, but somehow I got the feeling that you had just given up on something back then. Happiness, maybe? What the fuck? Why are you giving me a whole fucking psychological breakdown on myself? That's what I want to know. Hey, fucking... This is stupid. Why? Game. This is the stupidest thing ever. Just fucking stop. I wanted to somehow express my feelings, but the right words didn't come to me. I couldn't say anything to comfort you, and I really am sorry for not being able to support you when it mattered the most. Even though I liked you so much, at least now I can finally be more honest. At least now I'm finally done with you. I don't have to fucking think about you. So here's a letter to say fuck off and I hate you. Oh my god, that's really the end of the letter? Okay. What a convenient time for her to rediscover her sincerity. Well, even as I think that, I know she's right. Disheartened is a good way to describe it, and maybe I had given up too. Fucking jobber. It weighs on my heart when I think back to when I was lying in the hospital feeling so bitter when she finally stopped showing up. I wasn't surprised, and I had no right to be. How could she not stop coming when it was only the expectation I had of her? She dragged by only for all of 6 weeks after the incident, and if I drifted away from her, it was because I could feel her already moving herself away from me the moment she showed up. What? I would have been like, oh my god, baby, isn't this a crazy first 6 week star relationship? I know it's wild. Hey, but when I get better though, I'm gonna smash. Oh, fuck. Okay, now this is a long-ass letter. If I could go back to those quiet days in February and March, I'd tell you that not to give up on yourself. That's what I would say. Maybe you wouldn't have drifted so far away if I had just said something. I hope you managed to get back on your feet on your own. Now that the distance between us is also physical, it also feels more final. Somehow, I wonder if we will meet again. Probably not. Perhaps it's for the best if we don't. Still, if you'd like to correspond with me, by all means, write me back. I'd very much like to hear about your new school and how you are doing. I wish you all the best. Sincerely, Iwanaka, the woman that almost killed you. I'm fucking... This is a shitty letter, dude. Like, what was it need to write this letter? For her own sake? For closure for herself? Because that's what it seems like. If it is, that's a ridiculously selfish thing to do. Now, if it's genuinely, like, concerned and shit, right? She's fucking awful of telling her own fucking feelings. Because those first, like, 3-4 pages were not fucking needed. You could have had, you know, the last 3 or 4 of them been like, okay, yeah, that's it. Here's the fucking letter. But, like, why'd you beat her on the bush? It's just like, whatever. It's a strange feeling. I know that I'm never going to hear from her again. If she really wanted to keep in touch, she wouldn't have picked the medium like snail mail to do it through. If she could get my address, then my email or phone number wouldn't have been much more work. If she wanted them, it's only goodbye. Yeah, exactly. I exhale. Only just now becoming aware that I had been reading with bated breath. Now he's being distant on Monica, but maybe it really is for the best. For her to pick up a pen and write this letter to me could only be because she felt guilty about how things ended. Yeah, that sounds about right. That she was hurt by how we floated out of each other's lives makes me feel sort of wistful happiness. I almost want to thank her, and I only don't because I know she wouldn't want me to reply. Okay? There's a knock on my door. Then it opens anyway, about a millisecond later. I forgot to lock it up, stupidly. What's that, man? Why is your door open? Kenji, how you doing? I went into the door faster than is probably medically safe for me, so I can prevent Kenji from seeing the mountains of pills just a couple feet away from him. Blocked from his sight only by the door. Oh. Then there's a letter I'm holding. If he asks about it, I don't think I can make up anything convincing. About 2 feet away from him, I realized that his vision's so bad that it's probably never an issue. He didn't even see me about to practically tackle him back through the door frame. Hey, what the hell, man? What are you talking about? Your room has a billion locks on it. Yet you just barge right through the other people's doors? Hey, we're going to find out what Kenji won in the next episode of Katawa Shoujo. Please remember to like this video and subscribe. Take care and, of course, good. Bye.